How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's doing well. Let's see. We got chat up. The stream looks good. Stream is looking good. Awesome. All right. All right. How's everyone doing? So I wanted to really quickly, something I've been trying to do is get DaVinci Resolve on Arch. I think if I did, I could get rid of all of my tool. Like right now, to edit my videos, I open up Windows, and I would prefer not to do that. I would just prefer not to do that. Because it's also like this big deal. Like before starting to stream, I was editing on my video, and I had to get out of it all, shut it all down to stream. It's just annoying. It's not where I program. So like if I do any of the code stuff, like I don't have the code sitting there. You know, if I wanted to do like the motion canvas, I can't do it because I don't program in Windows. I don't know. So anyways, I would love to try to get Resolve working. Now I'll show you. I have tried to get Resolve to work, and I've installed it, DaVinci Resolve, but yeah. Oh wait, this is new. This is new. DaVinci. I did try to uninstall it, so it's weird that it's still here. Okay, anyways, it wouldn't launch. So let's try installing it again. Let's try installing it again for Arch. Now, one person today recommended using Flatpak. Ugh, I don't know. Mohammed, how are you doing today, good sir? How are you doing? All right, so we're gonna go with this one. We're just gonna try a different version, DaVinci Resolve Studio Beta. We'll try that. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. That's one of the things that I've worked on. I was born looking this good. I actually looked better when I was born. Trust me. It's all downhill after that, just downhill. Maybe peaking late teens. Early 20s. Late teens, I was a little scrawny. It was better when I filled out a little, but that was just a joke. Okay, let's see. I was going to you know what? This is going to be a travesty. We might do some programming while we wait for this. Yeah. I haven't run an update for like a week. It's not been a week. I did it last Sunday. So I haven't updated since Sunday. Okay. So let's switch over and we'll get some coding done while we wait for that. We will get some coding done. Let's see. It's morning for you right now, right, Mohammed? Oh no. We're compiling something. I thought it was morning for you. I could be wrong. I thought in your time of the world, it was morning-ish. But I'm guessing I'm wrong now. Oh, it is. Okay. Good. I hope you're having a good morning. Let's get a little music going. Ooh, 7:30. That's a little early to be having a good morning. You know, I will wish you a good morning at 8:30. So in an hour, I'll be thinking about you and how you're hopefully having a good morning now. A little loud. A little loud. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna be a little while. We're gonna be a little while with that. That was my bad. Okay, so we've got a good portion of this. I do have a playlist because this is all royalty free, so I can stream it. So it is by Stream Beats by Harris Heller. So he releases all this music so you can play it on your streams and not get copyright struck. I think if you do, I believe I give him credit with music. Is it music? I have a command. It's not music. Art? Nope. I don't remember which command. There is one, but I'll just show it because awesome work. Let's see, Harris Heller, Stream Beats. This guy makes this and lets you stream it and lets you play it on stream. Yeah, and use it in your videos if you want, which is cool. I will make sure that we have a thing for him. All right. So what are we doing? We are, okay, so we actually got the big problems worked out. I think now the one thing that I was going to do is basically make it change from red to green on whether it's paused or not. So let's do that. We're gonna make how do we want to do that? What I'm thinking is we'll just make an endpoint that will pull. But what element? I guess we could just make the button red. We could put some sort of class on here. Something like this. We could just change the color of the class. Let's open up another terminal here. We can see what this looks like. All right. So we can click stop. And then this queue will back up because we're not playing them through. That's doing well. But I want to make this more recognizable. I was thinking maybe a border. Let's make it a border. I want to know that the queue is stopped if it's not playing. So now we can play the queue and you'll see the things. Hello from HTMX 4 will go next. Boom. And 5 and 6, and we'll go through the queue. Okay. which really means we want to change the div or the class div. Ooh. Can we do that? Can we do that? So triggers, indicators. Morph swaps is what I want. So we could just make this whole thing a call, because I was thinking it could be the border around this thing, but it seems really dumb to send this whole element. But even if we're morphing, we still have to just send the whole element. Okay, what we do. Okay, no, I got this. So this is targeting this here. What we do is we grab this and really it's just around the list that we want to do this. Right. So it should be like this. Class equals active. Okay. And then we'll just swap the whole list. And that will be on this call. This latest needs to also send whether it's active or not. Yeah, HX something is HTMX. Yes. So, yeah, you're right. Okay, so let's look at this call. Did this terribly. Okay, I need to look up UL versus LI. LI is list item. All right, unordered list is the LU. Or UL. Oh, okay. I think I want the LI, so we want this here to be LI. Whether this and we're putting the class as waiting. But what we also want to do here is we want to put in, actually what we'll do is do let class if not that, let's see, create types. All right, something like this. And we'll do this as let's see, if it's active, if the queue is active. What are we doing if the queue's active? Don't laugh at me, Mohammed. That hurts. That hurts me deep. I have no idea what I'm doing. If the queue is active, we're gonna call this running, sure, and paused. Okay. And then this will be class. Actually, I don't know what the AI did here. I'm good here. Thank you very much. All right, so that will be the class. That will allow us to change it to like a red border in the CSS, I think. Now, I obviously screwed up something here because, like, okay, so this is going to give us an LI, but, or a list of them. But if we go to admin here, the admin template, we have this. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to make this a, wait. We're just going to do a div here like that. No, not like that. You stupid. All right, like that. All right. No, not li. I want div. Okay. The AI wants me. It wants me. Okay. Just, and then we're gonna put the class underneath it, or the list actually underneath it. But that also means that we didn't have, running and pause, no waiting here. So this is what we can do the thing on. All right, let's see if this works. It does. Oh, it doesn't even compile. It doesn't even compile. Oh, this is supposed to be crate. Crate. Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Come on. There we go. That got worse. That got worse. What the garbage? What did I do? Because it didn't mark them all with this class. Right, because this is the outer li and these are the inner li's. I got it. Let's do this ul like that. Okay, because that's gonna put without the little dot. It will have the class, so we can do a border all around it. Beautiful. And then for each event, we'll have an li inside of it. That sounds maybe less dented. No promises. Yeah, this is better. This is better. This is what I'd like to see. Okay. All right, let's get a queue going. Let's get a queue going. That did nothing. That did nothing. All right. I'll take your challenge. I'll take your challenge. This is actually kind of generally annoying because it's always running. I wonder if we kill the server, will it let me just hold still there? So it doesn't swap. That's actually kind of a big deal. It makes looking at this horrifying. Because it does the refresh, even if the stuff is the same, it still swaps it. So it's changing the DOM. So I gave this, I mean, we could do like ul.pause, right? And let's make this, what? We'll do 10. And let's make this red. Is that, can I do that? I don't know if I can do red. No, I need to do like, this would be, let's see. We do F00, yeah? That would be red? Like a noxious red? Oh, we need to do a refresh. There we go. Still not working how I would like. What have I done wrong? We could just put this under UL. But I wanted it when a UL is paused. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Ugh. I'm such a front-end noob. That hurts me. Did I start it? Yeah, I did start it. Okay. I hurt myself. All right, so quick question from you guys while we're debugging this. Okay, this is not what I wanted though. Shame on you. I didn't do it right. We don't have to wait. We already can see that I've screwed up. We can already see that I didn't do it. Yeah, I did this right the first time. It's dot paused. Wait, did I misspell it? Wait, P-A-U-S-E-D. P-A-U-S-E-D. I spelled it the same, whether it's misspelled or not. I spelled it right, but why is it not? This doesn't even like what I was doing. Why not? You're not letting me finish typing. Right. Is it just that I have like I didn't do this right? That might be. This is what the AI did. Border color. I wanted red. I have no idea what I'm doing. I hate CSS. Okay, so wait. Okay, we have border color, but we need to do like border bottom. That's no. Can we just do border? Can we please just do border? Border and yeah, like 1 pixel. This said it was wrong and not solid. No, this is what I did. Yeah. Look at this. This is 100% what I did. Let's do more than 1 pixel though. Let's do like 10 pixels, just so it stands out. Okay, so I did do it right. Right. Obviously, it's wrong because it's not working. But at least my syntax wasn't so far off. All right, let's refresh. Stop it. Let's see. No new messages are coming. Good. Ugh. So wrong. Okay. So let's stop this. Let's get back over here. Let's see what went on here. Why you no work? Well, the bigger deal is it's just not, it's not what's over here, right? Like I could put this as red here. But it's not coming over. Which is weird because I do know that this is working as far as like this queue and stuff is getting its flex and column and stuff from here. So I'm not sure why this isn't, but this isn't applying. This class isn't applying. So I was trying to play with the class to make it a better class. There you go. All right, so, and I need to pause it. So this is something that's driving me a little insane. So with HTMX, it's always swapping. So I can't click on this and see it because it will swap and it will put me up to its parent. See, look, if I wanted to look at it, it's swapped again. Because this is polling, so I actually have to literally disconnect the server to debug this. Super annoying, honestly. I have border. Wait, did I misspell border? I did misspell border, didn't I? Fantastic. Fantastic. No. Wait, let me, I did misspell border though. That is fantastic. But this is spelled correctly. It does have it does, look at it. 10 pixels, solid red. I would expect it to say at least invalid if it was getting applied to this, right? Yeah. Kind of. It's what gets swapped in here. So let's do. I mean, it's this right here. You can see it here. Let me make this bigger for you. You can't really see it because it's in the code, right? So we can go to routes, and it's this right here. So it's this, and it looks like this when it's all rendered out. Let's try to make this bigger. Yeah. Yeah, it's not getting applied. Oh, I am sorry. I did not get the alert. Thanks for the follow. Did the alert show and I just didn't hear it? Maybe the music's a little too loud. I hope the alert showed. Thanks for the follow. Muhammad, I'm with you. It should work. If the CSS wasn't connected, then this wouldn't be working, right? This right here is this. Let's see, no, this class Q right here, right? So this is getting the display flex column space between and center from main CSS, right? See? We can change this too if we'd like. Border. Let's just do that. Just to validate what you're saying. It's like it's not getting loaded. You know, I'm up for all possibilities. Did we refresh? Okay. Let's see. Okay, it's not getting reloaded. You're right. It's getting an old version. Interesting. No, I think you're right. Now let's just figure out why. Okay, so the way I have this set up, and this is probably bad, I'm learning HTMX, and it's been a dumpster fire so far. The way I serve it is right here. Let's go down here. Yes, this file should be broken up. Is this assets and our HTML or our CSS is in the assets. And I mean, it worked originally. Like this assets CSS this is what we originally did, but it's not getting updated. Interesting. Why isn't it getting updated with the new stuff? Serves that serve files from a given directory and all its subdirectories. The content of it will be guessed from the file extension and empty response if the file doesn't exist. Blah, blah. This is literally their example. Let's go look at the docs for this. I just did what other people did for that. But I'm looking, so here I'm looking at the CSS that's like actually being served right from localhost, and it's wrong. So where I'm connecting it is in just in the top of the HTML file, right? So if we look here, we can see just up here, right? Just that. Okay, so what was I looking up? What was it that I was looking up? Oh, this Nest service. I want to look up Nest. Mr. Ray Ray, you love HTMX? Awesome. Then you can probably help me. I'm not very super good at it. Mr. Ray Ray and the raid. Oh no, my Twitch alerts are not working. My Twitch alerts did not alert me, Mr. Ray Ray. I'm super sorry. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. What is wrong with them? Let's debug that really quickly. Why aren't they going? I bet you they changed the token on me. I bet you they did. That happens every once in a while. They've been going steady for a while. Let's see. Let's jump over to 3. Oh, look at that crash loop back off. 1,000 restarts. Ooh. Ooh. Feels bad. Yeah. I called it. Every once in a while, they change that token on me. So Mr. Ray Ray, they actually have a way for you to get the refresh token, and I just don't have it. I need like an actual endpoint they can hit. So basically, this is a feature we need to add. So basically what happens is that we have our token, but we have to get a token for our channel. So like my app has a token and it can run as the app, and that's fine. And the app can run as itself, but then it needs a token to get my channel stuff. And so what happens is when that fails, it actually needs to go and call another service, and that needs to have a web address to call back to my service to put the new token for accessing my channel. It's a little convoluted, but that's the token. It's not the token that is my app. It's that. Anyways, so I don't have that whole thing worked out, and it only stops working like once a month or so. It's actually probably longer than that, once every 2 months. But So yeah, sorry about that. It's kind of fun because I have an AI, Mr. Ray Ray, and it makes a fun raid message. Now the problem with this is if I probably should fix this. The only way I know how to fix it, I have to Cone of Silence. I'm sorry, everyone. You're in the Cone of Silence for the next few minutes as I work on fixing this. That's right, Mr. Ray Ray. I actually purposely have it fail every once in a while to encourage people to raid me again. It's a tact. It's a tact. How did your stream go, Mr. Ray Ray? Were you still working on your 3D space adventure game? That's what you're doing, right? I hope that I am talking about what you were actually doing. I've only started recently following you. Let's give Mr. Ray Ray a shout out. All right, Twitch alerts. You know what? So we're gonna make a little game here at some point. And maybe I try Bevy. You've encouraged me to maybe try Bevy. I was thinking that I would use so the only game engine that I've used is Unreal Engine, and it's probably the thing that I'm most comfortable with. Is, you know, Unreal Engine is kind of simple in the fact that it gives a tool for everything that you need. I know that it's more complicated in that there's a bajillion tools, but there, you know, like there's a well thought out thing that just works in the ecosystem for just about everything that you need. So that was kind of my comfort zone. And so I was thinking about using Godot, or some people pronounce it Godot. I pronounce it Godot, but I was thinking about using that, but maybe I try Bevy. I don't know. I'll at least do it for like a day. See if I can't render something to the screen or something with it. Sorry, I'm just looking at what secret I have to update now with this value. Very, very fun stuff. Twitch alert secret, sweet. Twitch alert secret. That's the name of the secret. We're almost back and going. I just misspelled kubectl. Fantastic. You know me. You know me. So last I was looking, you were doing like the deforming of planets. How was that going? You were like having two planets merge. It was pretty cool. Probably past the math I know how to do. All right. I think we're up and running. That was way too much work. We've got to fix that. We have got to fix that. Let's go ahead and just validate, though. We'll validate really quickly. Let's jump into our Twitch alerts. Oh, no. Let's get out of that. That's actually the secrets. We want to go back to pods. We're still crash loop back off, but it might not have restarted. So let's go ahead and delete this pod. Okay. Let's see if we won't restart here. Oh no. Let's give it one more restart. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. This token, I probably just created it wrong. Shoot. We'll just move on. No Twitch alerts for tonight. No Twitch alerts for tonight. I'm so sorry for everyone. I don't want to sit here and fix this, especially because the problem is with fixing this is that I just have to like be cone of silence the entire time. So that sucks. We need to fix that though, so that we don't have to do that ever again. Ever again. Good morning, Wagafa. I'm sorry, I know I ruined your name. All right, so right now we are working on another bug that is perplexing. Right here. We were at 8080 admin. So we got this all working with HTMX. We can pause. This is actually going to be an update to our Twitch alerts. And we're redoing it with some things in mind so that we can actually pause the alerts. So this is actually pretty cool because what I want to do is I want to record some videos. Actually, a quick question to you guys. I know that I don't do any at all reaction content, and this isn't what I want to do. But tomorrow during our news segment, there was a couple articles that came out this week that I thought were interesting. And I didn't know if you guys didn't want to have a discussion about them. Not really a reaction, but like a discussion, my thoughts on the subject and whatnot. So like for tomorrow, ones that I found interesting were WebAssembly and Kubernetes go better together. I have thoughts on that. I haven't read the article, but we could read it. And then there was this one, a Medium article that was debunking common Kubernetes myths. So I didn't know if you guys wanted to like go over those together tomorrow. So I do my lunch stream tomorrow, noon Eastern Standard Time. It's a little different than anything that we've done. I might do it though. See how you guys like it. Let me know. Okay, so, but here, what we were trying to do is we have this queue. And see, I've stopped playing the Twitch alerts, and we can hit start and it starts playing the Twitch alerts, which comes from a WebSocket. So all of that's working well. But then what I wanted to do was I wanted to actually make this like an outline in red so that I could easily see my Twitch alerts were stopped. So if I was going to record going over these things, I could pause the Twitch alerts, record the video with you guys, and then start the alerts. You know, right now I just paused all alerts. We just did a hard stop. Mr. Ray Ray, you said that you liked HTMX, so I'm going to hold you to this. I have a problem. Because all of these things pull, I can't actually debug this while the server is running because it's always just recollapsing itself. Super annoying because I have to go over here, stop the server, and then come back over here, and then I can actually look at it. Super annoying. I hope that there's a way to actually fix that to not be that annoying, because it's just this right here, this pull every 2 seconds we check. It's like it's a inusable feature. There's got to be a way to get it. Anyways, so we found the issue was that our CSS that's getting hosted isn't the CSS we're writing. Now the weird thing is, it is. You can see like Q and stuff, but it's not getting updated anymore. So that's where we were at when I found out that my Twitch alerts were broken. All right. So, oh, we were looking at the documentation. We're doing nested service. Like nest, but except an arbitrary service. We got that. This nests a router at some path. Right. And we're just nesting it with a service. And that service... that service is this servder. Service that serves files from a given directory and all its subdirectory. Why isn't this working now? Well, and it's still serving it to a certain extent. Like, this is a file here, right? So, like, if we came over here and let's just say we commented that out, would that still work the same way? I would assume no. I don't know. So this still has this, even though we refreshed. How we're not serving it anymore. Is this just like really aggressive caching? Is this like really aggressive caching? Okay, we can try to delete the cache. Yeah. Let's try that. Local storage, cookies. We're not storing anything though, right? Clear all. Like, we don't have cookies to be caching. I feel like there's nothing to clear. But how? How's this getting served now? I didn't serve it. I didn't serve it. We included at the top there in those. Yeah, that's the only places it's used. I don't know what's going on. This is how we saw other people do it, though, right? Let's check out that one project that we pulled down, right? We pulled a project down. Let's what was it? HTMX. That should take us to this. Yeah. You can try a hard refresh. What do you mean by a hard refresh? I clicked the refresh button. I tried to delete it. I've never done this hard refresh. You mean just like an incognito window? That's my hard refresh, I guess. But okay, so if we have to do something like that, oh, there we go. Hard refresh. There we go. I just said empty cache. Nice. Okay. So this is going to make doing HTMX really annoying though, right? It was a little dented. I meant for it to be on the side like here, but we're not loading any now. We're not loading any now. Okay, let's get back to our lib here and let's find where that was. Here we go. This will just be another thing that will be very inconvenient if we have to just do this all the time. There we go. Okay. And it has our stuff now. Sweet. Now we hit stop. It gets red. Okay. Beautiful. I mean, not beautiful, but beautiful. So that's another thing, Mr. Ray Ray. Like, and this might just come from my inexperience. I haven't quite found a good HTMX workflow. And this is something I need to work on. For sure. Because I'm sure that there's better than what I have. Sweet. And then the red goes away. Just perfect. We can get rid of all the... I was trying to, like, test. Because I thought I was just doing something stupid in the CSS. But, no. Not the case. Where is the green? Let's get rid of this. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's something. So if you think of something or find something, let me know. You know, this is also my hot refresh of everything is to Control C and run it again. My hot reload. I have the best hot reload out there. It's amazing. So we're gonna have to. Ooh, this is actually gonna be really annoying if we have to hard refresh. It's not even letting me hard refresh anymore. I can't do it anymore. The browser's done with me. There we go. It did say Control Shift R would hard refresh. But that's going to be kind of annoying if any change to the CSS. There's got to be a better way, right? I'm assuming that I'm doing. I didn't set something up properly. Team Jet, you know what? Go ahead and follow right now because my Twitch alerts are broken and I don't have to see what the AI comes up with your name. Thanks for the follow. I actually have an AI that does our Twitch alerts that's currently broken that takes your name and makes a story out of it. So when that's working again, I'm going to tell you a secret. You can unfollow and follow again. And you'll get your message. And we'll see what it makes out of your name. What story we all get cursed with. All right, so this looks like garbage, but it's going somewhere. You wanted to learn Alpine. I'm not learning Alpine right now. Alpine and HTMX feels a little weird to me. All right, I'm going to tell you my problem with Alpine and HTMX. It's this. It's this right here. It's not this. It's not this. It is, let's see. No, I wanted that. I wanted that. So if we take something like, let's take React. Or Vue, or Svelte. I don't know how to spell Svelte. I'm sorry, Svelte people. If you take one of these things as your front end, and I'm not talking about like Next.js and the stuff that like gives you the back end stuff too. I just mean the front end stuff. These do a couple of different things. Like one thing that they do is DOM manipulation. And then, you know, so they allow you to manipulate the DOM. They also allow you to keep the state of the front end. So they have front end state that they allow you to keep. And then they handle like some other stuff. Now, what HTMX and Alpine, and once you start layering all of those things on, one of the cool things about HTMX, in my perspective at least, is you don't need to worry about this this front end box. In theory, you don't need to do this. But then people are like, well, what if I need front end state? And they're like, okay, well then you do Alpine. And then they're like, what if I need to do something else? And you add another tool. And then what HTMX actually feels like is almost what Gentoo. I don't know if you are old enough to know what Gentoo is. Gentoo Linux kind of felt like a roll your own Linux. For better or for worse, it's not very user friendly, but like you basically end up building your own Linux distribution. And that's almost what HTMX feels like a lot of people take it to, is they start adding all these tools on. And then my problem with this is, let's say you put Alpine here, Alpine for front end state, and then something else here. Wait. DOM manipulation is HTMX. The problem becomes, is there a person who has written a book or has done all the same tools that you have? Maybe, but maybe you're using a different one than everybody else. And is there even an everybody else? I don't know. this is also just a feeling that I have at this point when people go down this path is like, are you building your own front-end framework at that point with server-side rendering? Because HTMX is effectively just server-side rendering of a full front-end stack, right? I don't know. We're doing this in HTMX. It's a real project. It is my Twitch alerts, and this is going to be the admin dashboard so that I can, you know, pause and start the alerts, which is super cool. And like, I thought that it was a good HTMX project to really get my feet wet with. Before this, we've only done a to-do app. So I'm just giving you guys my feelings because like, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to level with you all. I haven't liked HTMX so far. But when I said that, people were like, ah, that's just because you haven't done it enough. That's actually what the creator of HTMX told me, was that if I actually tried to use it more in a real project and not just a to-do app, I would end up liking it. So that's what I'm doing. I like to give stuff their fair shot. Team Jet, I feel like that's the case. Is if you're rolling your own, a problem with Gentoo is you can find blogs on people that rolled their own Linux distribution. But I mean, everybody's unique, unless you're copying exactly one of their stacks, which is fine. But then you're kind of buying into that person's way of doing something. Alex Dane, what's up? Good sir, how are you doing? Twitch alerts are broken right now, so... And I have to go into Cone of Silence to fix them, and that's just not fun for anybody. So they're staying broken for right now. I'll have them fixed by tomorrow for the news. Yep. No, Team Jet, like... Okay, and then this is my other thing. Why are you using HTMX? I'd like everybody to write in what HTMX solves so much better than I'm gonna say Vue because I really do like Vue, or Solid is another good one. What does HTMX solve for you that Vue and Solid doesn't? Yeah, what problem is HTMX solving for you that Vue and Solid don't? I'm gonna put Solid in here. I think Solid's actually maybe undersold. But actually, Dane, I was gonna say, like, I think a Solid gets a bad rap because people are like, oh, it's just React, but it's like, no, they just made a simple React. So if you're familiar with React, which is what most people use in their business world, you could just have a really simple React that just does this. It's solid. It's solid. I have been really liking Vue. I think Vue's also pretty cool. I'm sure Svelte is also cool. I haven't really used it a whole lot, but I've liked Vue and Solid quite a bit. So if you state that HTMX is for, you know, there's a couple common ones since nobody's really saying anything. Well, one is a state belongs on the back end. Another one is another classic one is and this is one that I cover in my video on my YouTube channel, on my main YouTube channel, is thrashing of the API churn. So feel free to post some more, but if you talk about state belongs on the back end, and then you are a heretic and use Alpine, you're a heretic. Because you've just now thrown away what you said HTMX was amazing with. If you say it's about API churn, I have argued with the creator and pretty much agree that you don't get rid of API churn. That's what my video points out. I can very well argue that you don't get rid of API churn. Is there another reason you guys would use HTMX? You're a back-end dev. You don't know front end. Okay, so if you don't know front end, how the crap are you going to write HTML in the back end if you don't know how to do it in the front end? Okay, so that one's kind of self-explanatory, I think. Now, like I said, I'm giving it a good shot. These are just my thoughts as I go through these things. I haven't found a compelling reason that, you know, doesn't. There's a ton of good state that belongs on the front end, and I'll give you one. Are you ready for one? Whether this sidebar is open or closed, should that be in the back end? Is there a database value of whether this menu is open or closed? Maybe, maybe not. I think a lot of times, probably not. Now I say that, and I'm actually going to, if we go over to here, to ChatGPT, I actually love that it remembers whether I had the side panel open or not. So maybe I would acquiesce that that's not a good argument. Now that I'm just thinking about that one specifically. I don't know. But that means you have to have per user. That means you have to store it in a database, though. Yeah, Alpine is state management on the front end. 100%. That's what it does. Okay. People use it for state management in the front end. I guess it does more than that. But if you're using it with HTMX, you're probably using it for state management because you can keep this type of list of data. Usually I like it as the backend isn't exclusive to backend. I don't know what you mean by that, Dane. I'm not sure I know what you mean by that. Mr. Clutch, how are you doing? All right, we got to widen this out a little bit. We got to widen both of these out just a little bit. This is not great. So I need to be sending a header from the backend to refresh the cache on refresh. As well. That's another thing, because at this point I have to do a hard refresh every single time to get a new CSS out. Right, Dane. Actually, and so the thing is, I agree that state belongs on the back end, but you can take your solid app and you can put as much state in the back end as possible. there is going to be some state that has to do in the front end. One thing that was amazingly difficult with this, and we actually do some weird stuff in the back end, is nothing actually knows the state of the front end. In an HTMX app, nothing knows the state of the front end. There's no DOM traversal. There's nothing that you can do with that. And so you can't have a queue on the front end either to avoid putting more than one message on here. So that means you can't pull on certain types of things without having a per client front end database entry. Like I said, you either have to have a user, or with something like this, chat OpenAI, you either have to have a user, but in my case, I don't have a user, so I don't have a database for whether this menu is open or not. And so the only way to do it in HTMX is to have either everyone's menu open or closed, or have a per client state map that, like, every single client that connects, I keep that somewhere in my backend state, which means now I can't be a stateless service because that state has to be known by the replying service, which means I have to be a monolith and be a single service. I think about these things way too much. I know. I'm sorry. I go down these rabbit holes because I actually try to think about the things that I'm using. Let's widen this up. That's what we were trying to do. Okay. Let's see. Width is gonna be what, 50%? 50%? Yeah. It should basically just use 50% of everything. I guess we gotta kill it. And then we gotta force refresh this. Not the... I just killed it. I hit the wrong button. How do you like that? I was force refreshing. Oh my goodness. There we go. Force refresh. Wow, so clutch. Not if you're full sale HTMX. So if you're full sale HTMX, there is no state on the front end. There's nothing there. Unless you're rolling your own state management on the front end. But then I would probably use a tool. I wouldn't recreate the wheel. So there would be no way to know if the menu was open or closed. Unless if it was per client. Or per user, but you'd have to have something that has a user. You know, if this wasn't a user, you wouldn't know if that menu was open or closed. Okay, this did not work quite how I wanted. Oh, did I not save this? No, I did save it. I thought that would embiggen these. I really suck at front end, guys. I'm so sorry. I thought I'd switch to HTMX to fix my sucky front end skills, and it didn't help. Amazing. All right, it did get width 50%, but it doesn't like it. All of these things are in this div, and this div. Oh, okay. Wait. This is a grid with okay, this is probably part of the problem. Let's make this width of 100. Let's make this width of 100, this grid. Because that was pretty dumb. I thought I was going to put more stuff on this side, and I might, but I'd put it in the grid anyways. So, like, I don't know what I'm thinking about with that. I have a very interesting desktop. Do I? Oh. Thank you. It was a picture AI generated. I've actually always just had a black desktop, and then people, when I started streaming, made fun of me for having a blank desktop. So we generated an image. so that I could have a desktop image. All right. So let's see. Star Fox, you are absolutely correct. We can do it here for sure. Everybody that's following, my Twitch alerts are broken right now because of an authentication error, which I will fix right after the stream. I'm just telling you this because I actually have a pretty fun Twitch alert system, and I encourage you to join. Tomorrow I do a news stream every Friday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, where we go over tech news. I encourage you to unfollow in the next stream that you join. I also stream for a very long time on Saturdays. Unfollow on the next stream and then follow again so that you get that. It's gonna be in a data. It is in a database when it's working. So your story will be sticking around. So I just encourage you, if you follow today, follow again the next time that you come join us. Okay. We changed this to 100 because that's percent. But what we need to do is we need to update this. I'm just learning grids, and I believe I need to do like that. Wait. Let's see. Not quite. Oh, I'm such a dunce. Okay. These are taking 50% of the space that they're given, but they're given half the space, so they're only taking a quarter of the... I'm so sorry. Oh boy. I think that's gonna fix it. We can actually check it here. I never think about doing this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm so bad at the front end. I'm so bad at it. That's why I use HTMX, because I thought it would make me better at front end stuff. Okay, we're still not using all available space, but we might, because these are pretty short. So this is good. Okay, and the UL class here. Okay, we can update paused. These be like with 100 and with 102. We were talking. Wow, so clutch. We were talking about Alpine.js. We were actually talking about Alpine.js. This is why we were talking about it in the as a whole. We were literally talking about Alpine.js, and then my whole thing is, if I do that, then why not just use? So like, this is something that people don't understand, or I'm not gonna say that. They probably do. Maybe they don't realize. I don't know, but. Did you know that you can use Vue or Solid or React? And did you know you can use all of these and not store state on the front end? Like, most people don't think about it because we're so accustomed to it, but you can actually do very little state management on the front end with all of these. And so then my question becomes, what I feel like with HTMX is that I don't get a framework. I get a build your own Linux, like build your own Linux distribution. That was what the whole rant was going over, was as I go through this, I almost feel like I'm building my own front-end library with HTMX. That was the feeling that I'm getting. I'm not saying that that is necessarily true or the most thought out thing. It's my early feelings. I'm actually really proud of this, guys, though. Check it out. Like, we paused the queue. We're not getting any of our stuff. We click start and we're getting our webhooks, and we're gonna go through the whole queue. And this queue has been queuing them up as they go through. It's pretty nice. One comes with the kitchen sink, one doesn't. Yeah. For sure. I agree, Wow So Clutch, that server-side state is nice. My argument would be that you can have server-side state with all of these. Whether you do or not is kind of up to you. Server-side state is different than server-side rendering. Because if you said that, like, my backend doesn't know the state of the front end. It doesn't actually know what state it is. There's no place in here, in my Rust, or whatever language you use, that knows what the state of the front end is. None of these actually knows what the state. So that's another misconception of HTMX, is that the render state is on the back end, because the render state isn't on the back end. The back end doesn't know what the front end looks like. When this request happens, I just return with some HTML. I don't know the rest of the page, don't know, don't care. And in fact, impossible to know. With this, there is no way to know the front end state. There is a front end state, it exists out there, just no one knows it, which is a little terrifying in and of itself. In and of itself. Okay. This is looking better. This is looking better. Why is this only half? Hey, Team Jet Poop, thank you so much. Have a good walk. Thank you. Thinking of apps as offline first. What does this program do? It does the AI Twitch alerts. So all the AI Twitch alerts that normally happen, that's what this does. We're redoing the front end and the back end to allow me to have a queue so I can stop it. So one thing that I'm going to do tomorrow, hopefully you guys like it, because it's going to help me, you know, people on YouTube likes a little bit of consistent content. And so this is not a, oh, I don't have it open anymore, but there are 2 articles that I want to review after the news. So I have 2 articles that we're going to jump into after we cover the news. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to stop my queue. And so Twitch alerts don't play and don't interrupt a recorded stream, basically. And then as soon as I'm done, I can go ahead and hit start, and we'll start, you know, going through the Twitch alerts again. And so this is actually the admin portal. If you go to 8080, you know what, we're displaying 55 here. So if you go to just 8080, this would be the Twitch alerts here. And you'll see that, what, 57? Yeah. But if we hit pause back on the admin, you'll never see a Twitch alert happen because it's paused. This is also going to allow me, hopefully one of the next things that we add to this is a text to speech. And I'll be able to click like play next if we have the time or whatnot. Why I want state on the client? Well, I don't need it now, but, and I can explain what I did, but there is this queue, and this queue's on the back end, but a Twitch alert has to play one at a time. And so I had to be able to guarantee that there was only one Twitch alert displaying at a time. Now, you might be thinking, oh, that's easy. That's easy. I'll just pop one off on a response on a pull and display that one. But that's not so easy. That's not so easy. Why? Not Firefox. No, just close. I'm planning on having 2, right? I'm going to have Twitch alerts on the streaming PC and the Twitch alerts over here. So if the Twitch alerts over here, this front end popped one off the queue, this one would never get it. Oh, now we have a booger. Now, and in the future, there's going to be different types. So if we get a raid, the raid should be big and in the center, which would be another listener to Twitch alerts, but it's only listening to that one, which will be a different stream. Now, in the classical sense, this would be very easy with some front-end logic. With it all being on the back end, it's very complicated back-end logic so that these two don't stomp on each other. Am I using Edge on... Yeah. I will tell you exactly why I use Edge on Linux. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. The number of people who are like, you're using Arch, right? And you're like, yeah. I love it. They cannot believe. They would use Chrome. If I used Chrome by Google, just as bad as Edge, people would not have a care in the world that I used Chrome. But that I use Edge. People get tilted, and it brings a smile to my face. People get a little... They cannot believe. Okay, on a real note, though, Edge actually works amazingly well on Linux. I don't know. It works amazingly well on Linux. Take that for what it is. All right, another problem that I'm having with HTMX that's a bit annoying. So see this list? It's a nice list. It's a good list. Because this is doing a pull every 2 seconds, it collapses this list every 2 seconds on me. So if I want to like debug something here, like see, I can't do it. I literally can't click on this unit because it's always going to dump me on this. It literally is impossible to do. So if I want to inspect something, I literally have to just shut down my backend. So then I can click on this stuff. I'm sure there's a way to fix this. I just don't know it yet. And I need to fix it because it does annoy the garbage out of me. I don't want to have to shut down my server to debug or to look at some of this stuff, just to look at it. I mean, Chrome or Edge to me are just as evil if you're looking at it that way. Like the stuff that's packaged in that. Now you could do Chromium if you're wanting to be like all open source, and that's fine. If you want to do Chromium, I actually ran Chromium for a while, and that's fine. Honestly, Firefox is probably my go-to after Edge. I like Firefox quite a bit. Edge works just fine, and it makes people so angry. So, you know what? I would probably just go back to Firefox, but I get so much enjoyment out of using Edge on Arch that I'm sorry. Just the number of people that get tilted off of it is fantastic. Arc doesn't work on Linux, right? I would try Arc. It's the Arc browser. It's not Linux compatible. Yeah, it has Windows, but I don't know. This is not useful to me. The tabs on the side, I already have that, so like this isn't really a big thing. I'm not sure. Like, look, mine already does it. I don't know that it's any better than Edge, but maybe it is. I've heard people really like it. I would definitely give it a try if I felt so inclined. Or if it worked on Linux. So one thing that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get, that's what all this over here is. I'm trying to get DaVinci Resolve to work on Linux because I've gotten where I'm actually fully gaming over here. Now I gamed on a stream and nobody joined me, so that was a little hurtful. I guess I'm not a good gamer, but I've gotten where I'm gaming on Linux. I'm doing everything but editing my video. So now it's really annoying because I have to reboot into Windows all the time to edit my videos. And I'm like super annoyed because like, yeah. Now I tried installing DaVinci Resolve and it didn't work. And you know, because people don't like it, I won't stream Elden Ring or Boulder Gate. But they're also fantastic games. What about, well, I mean, I'm kind of using Wine. This is using Proton. Right? Okay, I wanted to know why this wasn't covering the whole width. I feel like this box paused. Right. Width should be 100% of this. And this should be full. Yeah. Why is... Wait. Why isn't it? This is 100% of this thing. And this is 100%. One second, let me look at this one. All right, this one isn't, but that's because it doesn't it doesn't have the CSS. We can work on this one's CSS a little bit. You can do KVM with GPU pass-through. You mean run Windows in a VM? That feels maybe even worse. Maybe even worse. You know, I don't know about that one. I can be convinced to do a bunch of stupid stuff, but that one feels maybe worse than I want to do. And I mean, like, I already have a second drive in there that has Windows on it. So it's not like, if I didn't have that, maybe. But to go and uninstall Windows from that to put it in a VM, that would probably be sitting on that drive anyways, because that's the other thing is my video editing takes up like probably about 1 terabyte. So it needs its own drive anyways. All right. So this is the in-queue. This is the latest. We probably need to rework that call. All right, so let's go to routes and let's get the latest events. Is this what it, let's so tomorrow I have VM all the things. I actually I messed up my networking bridge, so I need to figure that out. When Dane is on the next time, I need to have him do that, help me with that, because I suck at it and I'm not even sure what I screwed up. But basically I want to bridge my NIC to the VMs, and that's not working how I thought it should work with this new install. Oh, Dane, you're on still. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you what I screwed up. Somewhere. So this is not my first time doing this, so this is a little embarrassing to talk about, because I don't know what I screwed up, but I did screw it up in a well enough way that I can't access my VM via the internet. Let's go to details here. All right, let's go to NIC. So we're talking about like, let's bridge it, okay? And it's not working. So like, we have this bridge, but this bridge isn't configured correctly, for sure. Yeah, so I don't know what I did wrong there. I just configured it like I usually do, which I guess is wrong. But the last times I've configured my bridges that way, it's been fine. But I don't know. It's embarrassing. I need to work on that. I was going to say, this has only been on Arch. I actually cross-checked with my Ubuntu, and my Ubuntu has the bridge configured the same way, and it works. So I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what went wrong. Like I said, I have no idea what is wrong with it. I think we're going to just be kind of dumb here. really easily. We're just going to do like class running. We're just going to hard code this to running because we'll just have it look like this when it's in the good state. Yeah. Actually, I think that's all we had to do here. We'll see. Do you have like a this is the problem? Do it for that? Because that would be awesome. I started digging into it like 3 weeks ago, and then I was like, I'll just use Kali Linux on my work computer, and I'm done. All right, this is good. Let's stop it so I can actually look at the things. So for those of you who are joined to join me tomorrow for my news at lunch, my high noon lunch news, the NLN. Wait. You want not this, right? You want is it just show maybe? Yeah. Show. So this is the one that I made for it specifically. And it's on the NO1. Which is the right... No, it's the wrong one. I'm a dum-dum. I'm an idiot. It's not the annul one. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm just going to call you the WWWM man. All right. So do you need a template engine? Does anybody need a template engine? I think I would put the statement on the word need. What does need mean to you? Template engines are amazing things that can make yourself a lot easier. Now, I'm actually using 2 template engines in this project here. The first one takes a thing like this, and it's fairly simple. And this is very much like Jinja templates, if you've ever used those, where we're just making a start or a stop button depending on whether it's enabled or not when the person connects. Very, very simple, but you can do a lot more with this type of stuff. And then the other type of template engineering that I'm using is this right here, where I'm building out HTML inside, basically building out this string of text using, this is for event in events. So I'm getting a queue of events. I'm iterating over them, and I'm making an LI for each one of this. This is also a type of templating engine. Could you do it without this? Absolutely. We could do this with a print statement, a format. We could format all day long. So do we need a templating engine? The answer is no, not technically. Kind of like technically you don't need an IDE or even a high-level language. You could just write assembly. But for poor little brains like mine, I need a templating engine. You don't have to apologize for bad English. English is my native and really only language, and I do a very good job of bungling it every single day live on Twitch, so, you know, don't worry about it. All right. What was I? Latest is, so do you want a template engine? Yeah, probably. You probably want a template engine. Oh, what I was saying, high noon, lunch, news at high noon tomorrow. I'm going to do a little different thing at the end. I have 2 articles. I don't love React content, but what I do want to do is I found articles I thought were really interesting that looked fairly short. I haven't read them, but I want to discuss them because I think that they would bring up good conversation. So we'll see if it's good videos that come out of it, if it's good content, and if you guys like it. Maybe we'll do a few more throughout the week. It will also make it where I have easy videos to clip to put on YouTube. So let me know what you guys think about it. I want to have a good conversation about them though, because I think anyways, we'll see. We'll see how they go. Thank you for the follow, WWW man. That is your name from now on. 4 W's, just so we don't get confused with the World Wide Web. All right. I was coming in here to. What was I doing? We're just going to do like this, right? I know this is super lazy, but is that what I wanted? Is it? Ooh, actually, yeah, let's actually do that with this too. Align items, center. That's gonna be beautiful. Oh, that's gonna be good. All right. That's beautiful. So, anyways, this is trying to install Resolve. That's what we're doing over there while we're doing the rest of this. Thank you, Dane. I think you fixed my my network. I'll look at it again tomorrow when I get time, or maybe this weekend. Monday is a holiday. Do you guys want to stream on Monday? Would you like a stream on Monday? And what should we do on Monday? I'd like to have like a plan to do something kind of fun. Obviously not play games. It'd be fun to do something as a community though. If people were wanting to. Oh, I need to force refresh this, don't I? If people would want to do something as a community. I have a Discord channel so we could have a chat if people wanted to join me for something. Oh yeah, this is looking better. This is looking better. Okay. Not better. Oh, it's freaking ID of latest, class of nothing. Which means I need to do like this, right? Right, to tag an ID. Force refresh. Stop the queue. We did something. Whether that was something was a good thing or not, not sure. Let's see what it turns up like here. Yeah. Not loving this. Saturday, let's talk about what we should do Monday. Let's oh, you had it last Monday? I'm assuming you're not from the US. That would be weird if yeah, okay, so this did. Now we just have to do the inner UI. Gosh dang it, I have to stop HTMX to look at my DOM. That has to be fixed. Like the fact that I have to stop the server to actually look at the DOM, that is aggravating as garbage. All right. Yeah, okay. So this is looking good. I do want to no, I don't want to center it. I think this is looking good though. Yeah. All right, this is not looking as good. Why do you look so bad? Wait, how are you width 100? I'm looking at your parent. How are you consuming? Wait, what is the parent? What is the parent? One second. What? This it's a this div is a display grid. Oh, that's why. Okay. Have I ever told you guys how much I dislike? This is why I dislike. I can do front end. I'm never fast at it. Like, never ever fast at it. All right, where are we inheriting the? Oh, this is going from here. Oh, okay. Well, that's no good. Let's look at our admin. Oh, you're in Canada. Okay. Well, happy Victoria Day. I'm also trying to get oh no, let's just try it again. Actually, let's not do that. I just want to make sure that we've removed all the prior attempts of installing DaVinci Resolve. I've tried quite a few things actually at this point. Okay, yeah. Let's just make sure the rest of the system is up to date. What? Freaking Slack. Do we just delete Slack? That would kind of suck. I can just use it through the web browser. Everything needs ICU. Okay. It's Electron that's causing the problems. Okay, wait, why do we have Electron? So many versions of Electron. Let's remove this. We don't need this. I hate Electron. All right, maybe we need that one. Let's see if that works now. Okay, that didn't work. Let's actually see which one is the problem here. Let's see. Ingrok, let's ignore. No, this one. Let's see. I'll take care of this afterwards. Don't worry about it. Shoot. Trying to install Resolve. All right, I forgot what I was doing. Sorry. Slack is terrible. I struggle with, like, Electron seems really cool from a concept. Like, to be able to, like, make this web first thing. But then, like, the more I think about it, the more terrible it sounds. It's like, hey, how about we shove an entire browser into your application? How's that sound? I don't know. Like, I don't know. That just feels kind of gross to me. Ugh. I'm not a fan. And then it's like, I have like 12 browsers because different apps have like shoved an entire browser in there. I'm probably wasting gigabytes of space on Electron. That's my thought. That's my thought on it. Oh, I kind of did what I wanted to here, didn't I? It looks better. It's still garbage, but I have a nice big, like, so if this is sitting over here, I have a nice big Twitch alerts aren't playing. Let's go ahead and play those Twitch alerts. They're playing now. Beautiful. That's nice. That is nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. I do need to get going because I have to prepare for the news, which takes about an hour. And so it's midnight 30 now for me, and I've got to go prepare for the news. I have 2 articles that I think you guys will like for the news tomorrow. Let's go find somebody to raid. Let's go find somebody to raid. Thanks everybody for joining. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you can join for the news, and then we'll have to think for Saturday, bring some ideas for us to do Monday. I'd like to do something with the community on Monday. I'm not gonna have the whole day. The kids are actually gonna be gone at my sister's house. I do have some stuff around the house. As some of you know, we are moving. So I got some stuff to do around the house, but I should have like 4 or 5 hours to do a stream of something. Well, you know what? RW Grimm is streaming. He absolutely loves Rust. Absolutely loves Rust. Don't talk about Rust to him. All right? Go hang out. I think he writes in C mostly. It's either C or C++. I don't remember. Very knowledgeable guy. Hope you guys have fun. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. All right. See ya. Bye.